Let's get to it. Welcome back to the 410 Nick Gaming channel. I'm your host 410 Nick, and before we get started, I just want to give a shout out to everybody that's been supporting my page lately and helping get us out there. You know, each like and share, it definitely helps with viewers and it pulls them in and it pops up in their newsfeed as far as reach. Now, today's discussion, this is a topic that I've been wanting to get off my chest for a long time, and it's more so revolving around ESPN NFL 2K5 versus the Madden franchise. I don't know how many times people are going to complain. Obviously, EA Sports, you are not getting the point. You do not know how to represent the NFL brand. You are embarrassing the NFL brand. Give us players what we've been asking for all these years. What year are we in? 2019? So it's almost been 15 years? 15 whole years since you guys decided to make a solid football game. The last Madden of yours that I actually liked was Madden 2003, maybe 2004, but 2003 was probably a favorite because y'all had drills and stuff like that. But even then, after 2005, with this hit stick and them clumpy clay looking graphics, y'all just went straight downhill. Now don't get me wrong, I got Madden 18, I got Madden 17 and 16, but at the end of the day, nothing in those games besides the commentary and maybe the graphics stood out to me. It still did not have that complete package as a presentation. Now, you had games like NFL 2K5. That game practically explains itself, and up to this day, is still way ahead of its time, even if the graphics aren't up to date. ESPN had plenty of options in the menus, along with the option to sit up there and you can upload your own music to the game. If you had Xbox anyway, you couldn't really do it on PlayStation unless you had a hard drive, but you can upload your own music to the in-game music. That way you get a first down, it would play your favorite song. And not only did it play your favorite song, it modified it to make it sound like it was coming out of actual stadium speakers. That is insane. You got to save your highlights throughout the game. Not only you got to save your own highlights, but it also had a highlight show for the halftime, and it had a post-game show. Chris Berman did the in-studio segments. Mind you, it wasn't like Madden's where it seemed like the halftime or post-game shows were rushed. Chris Berman put detail into these shows. He put effort into these shows. Same thing for season mode or franchise mode. You go into one of those modes, and at the end of the week or the end of the sports day, Chris Berman would have a weekly Sports Center show lined up, ready to go. He'll highlight games around the league. He'll put emphasis upon key injuries around the league. And not only would he show highlights from other games around the league, but he would show highlights from your game as well. How did 2K manage to pull that off? I have no idea, but they did it. Now, from my observation, the only way that EA Sports is managing to stay in the NFL market is because of this Madden Ultimate Team. What I understand, they're making a whole lot of money from it. But, most of these players kind of don't care about presentation. They just more so there for the competition. But for those ones that really want a truly immersive football game, the only way something like that is going to have to be put to a stop is you're going to have to boycott Madden, like a serious boycott, and even have to convince, MUT players to stop spending so much money. EA does not care about us gamers or their customers. They only care about their shareholders, and I guess more so was bringing in the money. At the end of the day, we were the ones that helped get EA Sports off the ground. So they owe us that in return to deliver a football game where somebody else could walk into your home or a gaming store like Best Buy or something like that and see it on screen and be blown away by it. I can't remember the last time somebody even said, wait, that's a game? It's just not like that no more. At least with this particular franchise. Last game I know that could still do that, and probably still is up to this day, is MLB The Show. Some people even go as far as to say it should be a sin to play that game because that's how realistic it looks. Moral of the story, bring back 2K football, man. Cause EA, if y'all not gonna step y'all game up and if y'all not willing to throw that ball into the end zone, it's time to change possession and give it to somebody else that wants to win that Super Bowl. Me personally, I'm getting tired of Madden games. It's not satisfying, it's not fun, it gets boring after a while and the replay value is trash. If you like today's content, please drop a like, a follow, or a share on the channel and get this out there to other audiences so they can see it. And also, if you can do me that favor, pass this to EA Sports because somebody needs to wake up in that development department. They need to get it together. I'm your boy 410 Nick. Thank you for watching the 410 Nick Gaming channel, and I'll see you guys soon.